recent survey showed that 80% of millennials want to be rich and famous. Now, as a mature and enlightened adult, I'd like to say, darling, there's more to life than being wealthy and rich. But I want to be rich and famous. So when an ad came up to be an extra in a commercial, I signed up straight away. This is it, I thought. I was practicing my Oscar speech and plotting a foolproof plan on how to push all the extras aside so I could get the lead role. And I was dressed to impress. Tight orange tights left nothing to the imagination. A very revealing top, and a watch that said runner coming through. Oh man. And then, as if the universe heard my message, the producer gave me a branded t-shirt. And I thought, I'm in! And I put that t-shirt on, and I found it had a rounded neck. Oh my goodness. Feelings of shame flooded me. My body was on fire. All of a sudden, the world had turned into a very, very dangerous place. And I thought, what were they thinking? Did they notice? Did they think I'm grotesque? And then the moment came. 15 producers around the camera screen looking at me, whispering. And I thought, oh God, it's me. They are going to kick me off. I am ruining the shot. Those eyes from the screen to me. The panic made me nauseous. And then, all of a sudden, the producer goes, it's a wrap, next location. Drunk with emotion, I stumbled to sit down. And you think, why does a t-shirt have such a violent response? Well, you see, there was this beautiful little girl, and she was born with something called Klippel Feil Syndrome, which is the fusion of the neck. And this gave her neck a shorter appearance, which made her subject to bullying. And for 5 years, this young woman walked through the gates of high school, isolated and alone. She looked to the teachers for solace, but found no one to rescue her. Angry and hurt, this young woman grew up with an armor so thick that nothing could penetrate it. But from the outside, she looked really confident. But from the inside, she was hurting. That was me. And like you, I couldn't deal with the pain. And the problem with the armor is it keeps out the pain, but man, it keeps out the love too, right? And eventually, we end up rotting from the inside out, and we are emotionally dead. And in the personal development space, it says, fight your fear, conquer your past. But fighting only leads to more fighting. And then you're fighting with yourself, and what good is that? So how do you drop that heavy armor that's blocking your abundance? I suggest one layer at a time. And eventually your layers will start peeling off, and then you'll realize that you deserve love and abundance. But there's only one trick, right? You can't put that layer back on. Dare yourself to be an emotional nudist. And as mortifying as an emotional nudist sounds, let me show you how amazing it is to run around like Free Willy. Here I am, opposite Mount Everest. That guy standing next to me is Trevor. He's blind. I guided him up to that summit. That's me skydiving over the Swiss Alps. That's me on national radio and TV. And that's me rubbing shoulders with Helen Clark, the Prime Minister. You can do that too. And what are all those other fully armored people doing? I can only guess that they are paying their mortgage, working in a job they don't like, and wishing they could live a life that I've lived. And man, is it worth it? Like me in the commercial, you will feel naked and bare. And you will be ambushed by emotions that will want to drag you back to the hell of playing small. Is it worth it? Well, one thing I want to leave you with is, look at me. I'm on TV. Where are you? Dare to be different. Live a life on fire. Your future is now. Thank you.